I'm Dr. B, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of an exam on your face today. Is that okay? Okay. So I hear you've been having some pain around the eyes, some tenderness. Notice a few more dark circles, a few more wrinkles. Is that correct? Okay, yeah. I'm sorry that's happening to you, but let me go ahead and take a look. So I want to first have you just stare straight at me. I'm going to shine a light. Okay, I just want to take a look at the eye itself. I'm just going to look around. And I do see that little bit of drooping and redness, and I do see just a little bit of the dark circles there. Are you sleeping enough at night? Not that well. Okay, how many hours would you say? Okay, so that's definitely not enough. Are you finding you're waking up a lot at night or just having trouble falling asleep? Both. All right. I'm going to do a couple of little sensory tests just to make sure there's nothing neurological going on. So I want you to just say yes when you feel it. Good. Good. Okay. Okay. And does this feel sharp to you? And that? And that? And that? Okay, very good. So I think what I'm seeing here is that you're not sleeping that well and your eyes are getting a lot of pressure put on them when you're tossing and turning at night. I can literally see that some of the capillaries there are swollen, broken. So what I'm going to suggest is that you try a sleep mask. And I actually am preferable to the Manta sleep mask. So thank you to Manta for sponsoring this POV session today. And I'm going to recommend for you that you try out the Silk Manta mask. So this mask has this really amazing silk fabric that's anti-aging in technology, so it should help with some of those wrinkles. It's going to keep light out at night and make it easier for you to sleep. These adjustable cups can get placed anywhere that's perfect for you, so that way there's not undue pressure on your eyes, especially as you're tossing and turning. Okay, so I'm just going to place them for you here, and I want you to try this on. And the back strap is adjustable as well. Okay, so these are total blackouts, so you should be able to really see anything. You know, if you do wake up in the middle of the night, you're not going to be looking at your phone or looking around the room. Your body's going to naturally want to go back into that rhythm of going back to sleep because it's dark and they expect to be sleeping. I'm going to remove that for you. So the other thing I'm going to suggest, because you've been having some pain and pressure behind the eyes, is that you get some of their warm eye cups. These are great because you just throw them in the microwave for 30 seconds, they warm up, you go ahead and adjustable just on the back like the other cups, place them onto your mask, and you can really get a nice warming sensation. It can help with headaches, migraines, allergies, anything like that. And it's also going to take down some of that swelling around the eyes, okay? And they just feel really nice. So that's my official diagnosis for today. If you're interested in trying out any of the Manta sleep masks, there are so many amazing options to choose from. Go ahead and click the link in the description below or use my code Jeremy for 10% off your order. Thank you to Manta for constantly supporting our channel no matter what. Now relax and enjoy the video. Hi Nicole, I'm Dr. B. Nice to meet you and see you today.
Nice to meet you.
So I see here in the chart that you are in for a scalp and skin examination. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, wonderful. So what that's going to involve is me just inspecting the skin on your face and on the scalp. I'll also do a little bit of treatment if it needs it. But in general, it's just as preventative care. Get all these marks or nevi down on paper so we can watch them over the years, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to actually start with your scalp here.
Okay.
So again, let me know if anything bothers you. So starting out, just taking a general look with the light. Looking for any cuts, scrapes, bruises. Any pain in the scalp?
No.
Any changes to the skin or dryness, oiliness, anything like that?
Just some dryness.
Some dryness, okay. And that is typical this time of year as well, as the seasons change.
Right.
I'm going to apply some gloves in order to touch the scalp itself.
Okay.
Any impacts to the head recently in the last year or so?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to be placing my hands on the scalp. I want you to tell me if anything hurts.
Okay. Nope.
No pain?
No pain.
Mind if I remove the glasses?
Of course.
Okay, just get to the ears here. Just lift your head gently for me, please. Anything under there?
No.
Okay, and relax. So you'll just feel a little bit of cold metal. I've got magnifying glass and light here. I'm just going to be going through very thoroughly, so it might take just a minute.
Okay.
I'm looking especially for any freckles or nevi that like to hide in the scalp.
Okay.
Any history of mole removal?
Yes.
Or was that on the face and the scalp at all?
The face.
The face. Okay, so we'll take a look when we get there. Just going to set this aside so I can. So far, everything's looking really healthy. I do see just a little bit of that flaking you were talking about, but does it cause any itchiness or is it just
It does
mild?
cause some itchiness.
Okay, so we might want to recommend a scalp oil just to, first a cleanser to cleanse the any oils that might be stuck in the scalp, and then one specifically designed to bring back some of that moisture without clogging the pores.
Okay.
Just turn your head gently for me. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
And to the other side. I want to do some sensation testing of the head to make sure that there's no loss of sensation or tingling. So you're going to feel me touch you very gently. So I'll show you on your chest here what that would feel like. Do you feel that?
I do.
Just say yes when you feel it, okay?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Good. And I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to have a little bit of a sharper point. So again, I'll show you what that feels like. Feel that feels different
Yes.
than that? Okay, just tell me what you feel sharp or dull. So this is, again, sharp, and that's dull.
Okay. Sharp. Dull. 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 Sharp.
Perfect.
Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Dull. Sharp. Sharp.
Okay. No problems there. That's normal. We don't use anything too sharp because we don't want to puncture the scalp, so it can feel the same ways. So, again, just looking through anything I might have missed. Right, I honestly think everything looks fine. That dryness is very mild. I do think that regimen that we can give you just even a sample of will help clear that up. But I do want to move on now to the face, especially because you said you've had some blemishes removed off the face before.
Yes.
Were those malignant or were they just for safekeeping?
Safekeeping.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and just take a look here. The skin is relatively clear, not too many blemishes. I'm just going to separate out into sections, so I'll start with the forehead. Where was that removal? Can you point to that for me?
Under here?
Okay, thank you. Just feeling the texture of the skin. It's just a little bit of oil production in this T-zone. That is typical and expected. A couple of small blemishes, but otherwise clear. And a few freckles. So the hairline looks good, nice and consistent. Any issues with receding hairlines or hair loss?
No.
Good. Get the eyebrows as well. They're pretty symmetrical. Those look great. Just checking the natural arch. And again, symmetrical side to side, no drooping, hair loss, anything like that. Just turn your head slightly this way. Just looking out this side of the face and the ear itself. Do you have a piercing here, it looks like?
Do.
Is that still active piercing?
It is.
Okay. Any problems with infection, bubbling behind the ear, anything like that?
None at all.
Great. Ears look nice and clear. Just one little freckle to make a note of. Checking on this side. Again, just a little freckle, not raised at all. The skin is otherwise clear. Moving down to the bridge of the nose. The nose actually looks great. We see a lot of blackheads in the area for many people, and you have almost none.
Awesome.
Do you ever use any sort of exfoliant?
I do.
Okay, it really shows. The skin's looking really nice. The pores are small. I'm just going to gently touch the eyelashes. Any pain here?
None.
Okay. You got really nice thick lashes. Looks great. Moving down to the cheeks, there is quite a bit more freckling here, so I'm just going to look a little bit closer.
Okay.
And has that been typical for you, or is this new?
It's new.
It's new, okay. Do you have any reason to believe it's more sun exposure or anything other than just happening?
I have no idea.
No changes in
No
your...
changes in
okay.
diet.
Are you wearing a daily SPF?
No.
Okay, it's definitely something to consider. You can often get them in the moisturizer or something that you use every day, especially if you're exfoliating.
Okay.
Just one here I want to measure. Most of them are very small and completely flat, so generally not anything we worry about. I'll just make a note of that right side again, flat, round, not asymmetrical at all. There's one here as well. That one is about a millimeter bigger than the other and slightly raised, so we'll make a note to watch. Any pain with this?
None. No.
Okay. Moving down to the lips, they look nice and hydrated, even tone and texture. Those look great. And again, into the chin, just that freckling that we're seeing along the whole cheek. But really clear. No pimples. A little bit of scarring right there. That's not where you had it removed, right? You had that up here?
Yes, I had it.
Okay, so that's just still random. It looks quite healed over. Okay. So I am just going to gently spray a little bit of, essentially it's a liquid sunscreen,
Okay.
but it also will moisturize the skin a little bit over the face and just pat it down with a little bit of gauze.
Okay.
But I definitely want to get you protected from the sun because I think that could be the cause of some of that freckling. again, just keep the eyes closed. Just going to feel a little bit of moisture.
Okay.
Can be a bit shocking when you're not expecting it. Is there any remaining discomfort from the spray on the skin?
None.
Okay. I'm just going to disinfect my hands here. So I want to let that really soak in. So in the meantime, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a neck and shoulder massage just while you're relaxing here and letting it work.
Okay.
Do you have any issues with any sort of lotions I might put on you? Any reactions?
None.
Okay. Well, you're going to feel me making a lot of motions that are sort of up and out, circular, focusing on the lymphatic drainage. It's going to clear out the skin, clear out any toxins. Just relax into my hands. Do a little bit more of that lymphatic drainage on the face itself. you'd be interested in just a little bit of reflexology on the face, there's just a couple of points here I'd like to press.
Okay.
So I'm going to press the lung point on this side. Let me know if it's too intense. We have the spleen outside the lungs. Pressing right in the middle of the chin here.
Mm-hmm.
Chin is known for the stomach, bladder, digestion in general. Again, just chasing that drainage line here. I want to just do a little bit of jade rolling, just cool off the area, okay?
Okay.
So you're going to feel a cool stone. All right, Nicole, how are you feeling?
Feeling great.
Okay, is there any remaining discomfort in the face or the scalp?
No.
All right, so I definitely want to send you home with a couple of sample packets. I'll grab them for you in just a second. For the scalp treatment, it
Okay.
starts just with a bit of a cleansing that'll take any oils that are trapped in the scalp move them out, and then a moisturizing serum. And then I also want to really encourage you to wear that SPF either baked into your moisturizer or a separate sunscreen every single day, that you're going to get any exposure, even in cloudy weather, because you can get UV rays even when it doesn't seem sunny outside, okay?
Okay.
All right, any other questions?
No.
All right, well, thank you for coming in today. I'm just going to make a note of these couple of these moles here we want to watch primarily on this right side. Everything else looks clear, and we'll just see you in about 12 months.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you.